I spend a lot of time advocating for the importance of customer research and talking to customers. And I think it's important because unless you understand how your customers research products, how they do their jobs, you can't do marketing that resonates. If you asked a marketer to talk to a customer and you said, how do you find out about different products and different brands? They might say, I drive to work every single day and I'm on the highway and I see billboards every mile that I drive. And that should be a signal to a marketer that, hey, maybe our target audiences are commuters, people who are still going to the office, and we should be reaching out to them in a non-digital way. The same thing could work for people who still read trade publications, paper-based trade publications. There's lots of businesses that are still getting those trade publications into their office. And maybe we should be advertising in those publications instead of doing digital advertising. It's the idea that a lot of people are just happy to run with the buffaloes, even if they run off the cliff. Maybe we should be thinking more about how our customers actually do research, how they learn about our products, and not making assumptions on the fact that it's all digital all the time.
I read a very scary statistic a while back, which said that most marketing managers haven't spoken with a customer in the past 6 months, which I find scandalous, to be honest. And I think, number one trait of marketers in general is being humble, right? Do not assume you are, no matter who you are, what you sell, you are not your target market. And even if you were and you crossed over the barrier to the other side and became a vendor, the very fact that you now have a sales hat on means that your insights are no longer valid. The whole market orientation stuff is about being humble and understanding that the way that the channels that you use, your commutes, the influences which you notice in your day-to-day life are yours and they're not necessarily representative of your customers. Thinking everybody thinks the way that you do and using that as the base point of your marketing is not customer research. That's narcissism. So it's going back to basics, assuming nothing. It's basic market orientation stuff. It's assume absolutely nothing. We do this whenever we do a customer, a client onboarding process. We have this process where we assume nothing, even if it's a business of which we've worked with in the past, the similar sort of industry or category. We assume nothing and we start from scratch. So that's client interviews, stakeholder interviews, partners, all that usual stuff, and assume nothing. It's not the sexy part of marketing, certainly, but it's getting your fingernails dirty in the dirt, rolling your sleeves up and getting on with it, because I don't think you can do a decent job unless you can start from that 0 point and move upwards.